Hello, I'm Lindsay Preston.
And I'm Brittany Clark, and we are this year's co-chairs of the 15th annual Power the Purse.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to raise money and awareness for our community. Thanks to contributors like you, we were able to award $38,000 in grants to 18 deserving organizations in our community.
Alone, we can do so little, but together, we can do so much.
Thank you for helping us leave a little sparkle wherever we go.
Hello, my name is Dennis Burns. I'm the President and CEO of United Way of Volusia, Flagler counties. And I want to take this time to say thank you to Women United Volusia. For over 15 years, you all have raised thousands of dollars that have made a difference and changed lives of a tremendous amount of women and children here in our community. I also want to thank you for your partnership with United Way. Through your funding to United Way, we have been able to help fund programs in our three main focus areas to strengthen this community. And those programs are education, whereby we can get children reading at a third grade level so when they move on through high school, they're able to read to learn. Financial stability, so that almost half of our population that are at risk of financial disaster can become financially stable. And health and healthcare education, to where it's accessible to everyone in our community. Thank you for all you've done over these past 15 years, and thank you for making such a huge difference in our community.
And now, a message from our grant recipients.
Thank you for your donation to the Blind Babies of Volusia and Flagler County. It's going to be specifically used for transportation out to their homes to provide services in-home, as well as for materials to be used in-home. Currently we have about 30 students that we see, and we provide in-home instruction in developmental abilities as well as functional vision abilities.
On behalf of Conklin Center for the Blind,
thank you, Women United.
Here at Healthy Start, our mission is to help families with young children. Women United allowed us to be able to help 400 families who came into our Family Place location. We were able to provide membership ID cards that are photo IDs for parents that may not have another ID card available to them. We were also able to get 130 hygiene kits for families facing homelessness, and also 130 bus passes to help families who are facing transportation insecurity. These are funding allowances that we can't get from anywhere else, and it fills important gaps in our service system to help our families be the best that they can be. On behalf of Healthy Start, thank you, Women United.
The Volusia Flagler Family YMCA's mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. With that mission, we have 3 initiatives, and they are youth development, social responsibility, and healthy living. The Women's United Way generous gift allowed the Y to assist over 60 families in receiving some financial assistance so that they could afford child care for their children. These are true United Way Alice families that need help with child care to have the peace of mind that their child is in a safe, healthy, and fun environment so they can be productive at work. So Women's United, we thank you so very much for this gift that has impacted many of our local families. On behalf of the Volusia Flagler Family YMCA, we say, thank you, Women United.
Family Renu Community was founded in 1989 to give families a safe, stable place to live while the parents work to lift the family out of homelessness. We have 32 apartments at 3 locations here in Holly Hill, Daytona Beach, and DeLand, and we provide intensive case management so the families can overcome homelessness forever.
With the funds from Women United, we were able to help a single mom that was homeless. She had one son to go back to school to get her CNA license. From that, she was able to start working at a nursing home, increasing her income. She's now housed in a 2-bedroom home with steady income, and she started working towards self-sufficiency.
On behalf of Family Renu Community,
thank you, Women United.
Take Stock in Children is a scholarship and mentoring program for low-income, at-risk high school students. Thank you for supporting our mission, which is to break the cycle of poverty through education. Your generous donation goes towards the purchase of a scholarship for a student in Volusia County. In addition to providing our students a scholarship upon graduation, we provide them with a volunteer mentor throughout high school. If you're interested in becoming a mentor, we do have opportunities available through all 10 Volusia County public high schools. Thank you again, Women United.
We appreciate the donation that Women United give to us. You see, we have 2 very important programs, and these 2 programs, 100% of your funds goes to these 2 projects. One is the school supply project that in the last couple of years we've given these children 7,000 backpacks filled with all kinds of school supplies according to their age group. It helps so many children. I don't know if you know that there are over 2,500 school children in Volusia County that are homeless. That's pretty sad. And we also run a food bank, and we feed 24,000 people every year. And you know, if these parents, single mothers, if they can't afford food, they certainly can't afford the school supplies that we give. So we appreciate Women United. Keep up the good work. You're a good organization.
In 2017, the Peabody Foundation launched a program that's designed to take underserved students in our community to the theater so that they have access to cultural events here in our beautiful historic Peabody Auditorium. Because of the generosity of our sponsors, we were able to provide 400 students in our community with theater tickets, bus transportation, and pre-performance study guides that provide them some tips on how to behave at cultural events and enjoy them thoroughly. It is so gratifying to see the faces of the students who've been here for the first time to our theater, and the excitement that they have is truly infectious. Thank you so much on behalf of the Peabody Foundation Board of Directors and all of the students who were able to come to the theater thanks to your generosity.
Duvall Homes has been a significant part of Volusia County for the last 73 years. We were founded in 1945 and today care for roughly 100 people with developmental disabilities. These folks have disabilities that range from autism to cerebral palsy to Down syndrome and just a broad spectrum of additional other disabilities. The money that we received through the grant funding of Women United was especially essential to us because, as you can see here, we're in a brand new space. We've recently renovated this building to make way for our vocational training center. This is an area where many of our residents come on a regular basis to complete work contracts that are provided through neighboring businesses in Volusia County. And the most exciting piece of this entire operation is that for many of these folks, this is the first opportunity they've ever had to earn a paycheck. And so of course that speaks to self-esteem and independence and overall quality of life. On behalf of Duvall Homes and all the folks that we care for here, I'd just like to express a very, very heartfelt thanks to all of the women involved in bringing this grant funding to us. Women United has been a steadfast supporter of Duvall Homes for many years now, and without that help, we just couldn't do the work that we strive for every day.
Here at the house next door, we provide a multitude of therapy and parenting services for families in need. Throughout our 42 years of service, we are proud to say that we have assisted over 60,000 families in Volusia County. Thanks to the funding we received from Women United Volusia, we were able to provide the Spanish version of our Nurturing Program Parent Handbook to clients that otherwise would have a language barrier to receiving the services they need. As a result, 30 Spanish-speaking parents now have the ability to complete our parenting program. Gracias, Women United Volusia.
Avenues 12 has made a positive impact in our local and surrounding communities since we opened in 2009. We offer a unique service in that we provide recovery residences exclusively to women who are suffering from drug and alcohol use. We offer 3 levels of housing to meet the needs of beginners to long-term sustainability at our sober living apartments. We have women returning to the workforce, continuing their educations, reuniting with their children and their families, and returning to successful careers. To date, we have helped over 1,000 women in need.
I stayed here for 7 months. I probably would still be living here, but I was grateful Kay gave me the opportunity to move in. This program taught me many things.
Thanks to Women United and the power of the purse and your generous grant award to our Community Assistance Program allowed us to assist 12 indigent women have hope when they were lost and to begin a new journey in life. On behalf of our board of directors, staff, the women we serve, and the community we support, we would like to say,
Thank you, Women United.
We're the Early Learning Coalition, and we are here to help children, paying for childcare and paying for services that might help them be more successful in life. We really want to thank Women United for the funds that they gave us to help us expand the Dolly Parton Imagination Library into both Port Orange and Ormond Beach. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a program that sends a book every single month to a child from age birth to 5 years old when they enter kindergarten. It's age appropriate and it's sent directly to their home in their name. We found out in a recent survey that over 89% of families found that children were picking up and reading, spending more time enjoying books with their families because of the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. And we are excited to be able to have it both here in Flagler and now expanding into Volusia. Hopefully another year or so we'll have it throughout all of Volusia. On behalf of the Early Learning Coalition,
thank you, Women United. The Ormond Memorial Art Museum would like to thank you for your generous donations. The grant money we received from Women United helped provide art projects for kids at the Holly Hill branch of the Boys and Girls Club after school and throughout the summer. Thank you for giving these kids the opportunity to create, explore, and express themselves through art. On behalf of Ormond Memorial Art Museum, thank you, Women United.
Help Me Grow Volusia Flagler promotes the healthy development for every child in our community. We promote early detection and intervention for children and provide universal access to developmental and behavioral screenings. We also offer families education and support.
Your funding allowed us to increase our family and community outreach events with the exposure to the Help Me Grow message to an estimated audience of 29,000 individuals.
Your funding also allowed us to continue to offer developmental and behavioral screenings to over 700 children at no cost to families, and to connect those families to resources in the community.
At Reading Pals, we recruit volunteers to read to VPK students throughout Volusia County. We are in 7 schools, 9 classrooms, and we're reading to about 156 students. When we send a book home, because we send a book home with all the students, we send it to the entire class. Thank you, Women United, for sending Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Things That We Can Think to 180 school students in Volusia County.
Hi, I'm Jessica Fox Schnapstyler, the 2018 Women United Volusia Chapter Board President. I'd like to thank all the businesses and individuals here today for helping us to leave a little sparkle everywhere we go. On behalf of the entire board, we'd like to say, thank you!